Hello, Malcolm. And hello, everyone else. Welcome to Halcyon 6. This is a very fun little space game. It's kind of space opera. The graphics are sort of early 1990s, but, you know, pretty awesome. And the fighting, or the combat, seems to have a touch of the Final Fantasy-ness to it. And the general theme is space opera with space piracy and stuff like that. Now I'm hoping the music isn't too loud for you guys. Let's just check our options, what my volume is at. Yeah, I've got the master down, so hopefully it's just my headphones that are loud and we're getting through okay. I did do a test recording, which I do. So we're going to go ahead and go new game and go through the intro because it's pretty awesome. So, scenarios: main campaigner, skip prologue, difficulty cadet, lieutenant, commander, captain, admiral. It starts you at commander, which is a little freaky. And main campaign, this starts the Halcyon 6 main campaign. It says, you are experienced with space strategy games and enjoy a healthy challenge. This is the way Halcyon 6 is meant to be played. So, I'm just glad it's turn-based because, yeah, I get pretty terrified in many games. This is a great one, though. This is really fun. I hope lots of other people catch on to playing it, and I hope they keep adding content. The game came out fairly recently. Remember to frequently visit rescued colonies to retrieve something resources. For half a millennium, the spacefaring races of the galaxy fought and conspired against one another for supremacy. But it was the Terran Federation, through the ingenuity and bravery of its officer class, that sounds a little interesting, that ultimately prevailed. Through the discovery and utilization of ancient artifacts left over from a long-dead precursor alien race, they put an end to the disastrous series of wars between the factions, with a bigger disaster, I bet. One of these precursor artifacts is your home, Halcyon 6. The crown jewel of the Terran precursor discoveries, the starbase acts as the Federation's home base in the Halcyon sector. Commanded by Admiral Brahmachandra, the Federation's most decorated officer, and protected by the 12th Fleet, the starbase is permanently staffed with a variety of Federation officers with the mission of unlocking its mysteries. Today, however, the station has received some unwelcome news, a garbled hypercast ordering the 12th Fleet's return to Federation space. With the intention of returning as soon as possible to continue the work on the experiment, Admiral Brahmachandra leaves you in charge of the station. Prepare for warp, says a little guy. So this fleet of spacecraft here is heading. Commander McLaren says, Admiral, we've arrived at the rendezvous point and there's no sign of the welcoming force. No hypercast signals detected either. Think we're early? My dog is running back and forth, carrying socks out of both my dirty and clean laundry and taking them away to hide in the bed. Okay, think we're early. Admiral Brahmachandra, broaden your signal detection, Captain. The 4th and 8th Fleets are expected to join us as well, and these Titan-class ships should be hard to miss. Those Titan-class ships, sorry. Lieutenant Commander Rogers, you can tell I'm Canadian because I say lieutenant instead of lieutenant, right? Admiral, I'm picking up something. Definitely not Federation in origin. Some kind of... whatever it is, it's getting stronger, sir. Uh-oh, we're bouncing. I've never seen anything like this before, sir. Some kind of portal. Oh, you can see it there. It's opened up. Ooh. Commander McLaren, Admiral, I'm suddenly getting multiple ship readings, all heading for our position. They must be coming out of that thing. Oh, looks bad. Unknown hostiles, I repeat, unknown hostiles. That's Admiral Brahmachandra. We might have to get a little creative here. So we're bouncing. Uh-oh. Commander, they're powering up weapons. We should take the initiative and attack first. Click on the highlighted button to attack with the incisor beam power. So we've got a Warlock class ship here that we're using, and it's got incisor beam. Target the spiked alien. So we've got a spiked alien cruel here. We'll fire on it before we even look at it. Oh yeah, we did massive 357 damage, just monstrous. And now next use the backstab maneuver to inflict ship disabled and prevent your enemy from attacking. So what they're doing here is they're taking us through some of the basic maneuvers and combinations you can get in the game, and that's not a big deal. We'll take it slow here, but we can just, we get to make it up later. Backstab maneuver, target the other vessel in order to disable it. They want me to hit the ocular vessel here. So we leap into hyperspace and blast him in the bum. And ship dazed. Excellent. Now select drone swarm attack to attack all enemies at once. So we'll select drone swarm attack, and we just target anyone. And some enemies have resistances against certain status effects. Okay, yeah, so many attacks cause statuses to occur. This guy's smiling. Well, I can't quite get a window on him there. Blob alien. I could just read it. Oh, there it goes. Blob alien, cruel officer. I've never done this before. This is pretty cool. I played this game a little bit. Okay, I'll stop doing that for now. We'll go on with the show. I played this game a little bit. There's lots of detail. It's pretty fun. Oh, he did weapons disrupted on all of us, but it looks like we can still fire our incisor beam. No protective field. All allies, so we'll fire that off. Get a protective field on. We're protected. Then it's backstab maneuver again. Oh no, it's bridge shot because the ocular vessel is disabled. It's got this disabled status on it from the other hit, backstab. So the bridge shot exploits ship disabled. This is the game's little mechanic here. So great, you get extra damage. Thank you, sir. Did you see that, Rogers? Don't get too cocky, Commander. They're not dead yet. And it tells us that we're great. And now they're firing heavily on us, and our damage is looking bad. So we're going to do Dreadnought Ram. No, we're doing Acid Bombs, which does damage over time. Fire quite a few of those things. Oh yeah, we really messed up this smaller cruel. Oh, they fired something similar. Engines down on all of us, and then it exploded our engines down, and our flagship is now in critical condition. So we've got cauterized hull down here on the Warlock ship, and we're going to target the Admiral's Paladin. That's what it's called, is a Paladin. Okay, that didn't do too much for it. Bridge shot, no, strafing around all enemies, massive damage, and causes crew panic. Great job, however, the Admiral is still in bad shape. One of those ships went boom. Select the repair drone overdrive to repair drone overdrive 3. We'll put it on there. And no drones bring us up close to half, but then we get fried again. So, Doom Cannon. The Ninja's Doom Cannon as a last resort. It can only be used once, so make it count. And they want us to shoot this littler fellow down here. Gosh, these ships are huge. Okay. Ramming speed 3. Uh-oh. Hull integrity critical. Engines down. Exploited. Hull breach. Commander McLaren's Ninja is in critical condition and is taking damage over time from hull breach. I didn't realize hull breach did that. If it's not repaired immediately, it might be destroyed. Oh, I didn't know hull breach did that. Oh no, crew panicked in the Warlock. There's no more uses left in the cauterized hull power. We can use stasis lock to disable the enemy. So we're going to use stasis lock on. Oh, we got to select it there. We're going to fire it on this guy, try to stop him destroying us completely. Now finish it off with the Paladin's Dreadnought Ram, which must be able to do an amazing amount of damage. I wouldn't ram in a ship in that condition. Well, I guess, needs must. Oh yeah, that seems to have done the job. Oh, that guy opened fire and destroyed the Ninja. Number 1, no. We've lost a ship, but the battle is almost won. Select Solar Flare to finish it off, so here we go. Fire a huge blast of energy. Sensors go offline, and he is destroyed. Lieutenant Commander Rogers. Admiral, we're picking up more of those portals on the sensor. Oh, that's not a good thing. Uh-oh. They're probably pretty in trouble at this point, eh? We're being surrounded, Admiral Brahmachandra. Admiral, we need to jump now. Back to Halcyon 6. I've got... Oh. Really? Admiral Brahmachandra. Oh god. What is that? That thing? Jump now. For God's sake, jump now! New Terran Federation. Commander, we seem to have lost our hypercast link with Admiral Brahmachandra and the 12th Fleet. I guess we have. Halcyon 6. Starbase Commander. Oh, pretty cool beginning, eh? I think so. I'm very much impressed with the game overall. It's a lot of fun to play. And the space opera aspect is really good. Oh, I guess we click here. With the 12th Fleet destroyed and little information as to whether the Federation still even stands, you and your crew are stranded in hostile alien territory, cut off from resupply, and in desperate need of more crew. Click to continue. You have little chance but to continue working on Admiral Brahmachandra's experiment to try to unlock the power of the station. Meanwhile, enemies may soon catch wind of the Federation's weakness and use that as an opportunity to strike and claim the station for themselves. Choose your first officer. Okay, now we got some choices here. I'm not sure if they're always the same. I think they might be always the same. But everyone has different powers that they can use for space combat and ground combat, and everyone has a different background. I've played the game once, and yeah, staying up all night staring at the screen, pretty bad. But I did take Lucas Beaumont that time. Look, he's got different powers this time than he did when I took him before. Okay, so he's got different powers. So they have different classes. Science, Tactical, and Engineering are their classes. And they have different powers. Doom Cannon, Fire at Will, Backstab, Weapons Supercharge. They don't get them all at once. They have to unlock them through experience. Drone Swarm, Broadside Salvo, Salvage Harpoon, and Repair Drone Overdrive 1. Their ground combat powers are unknown. So this guy has Matter Reconstruction, Heal all allies 900%. Spin Maneuver, meh, whatever. It's science fighting. Warp Atomic Structure 1 inflicts crew panic and exploits hull breach. And Bend Spacetime 1 inflicts Quicken. So we are going to take Lucas Beaumont again, because I just like the idea of bending spacetime. Science officers are the most creative and academically brilliant officers in the Federation. Their power repertoire often consists of area of effect attacks, quick-hitting attacks, and debuffing attacks, while their buff powers can heal or protect friendly units. Very Final Fantasy. In space combat, science officers are able to command science ships, which are the fastest hitting of the three ship class types, tactical science and engineering. Confirm choice. Sorry to wake you, Commander, but it looks like we have a situation. Click to continue. Our sensors have picked up a fleet coming in our direction. The signals suggest a pirate origin. Here's this fleet. We should expect them to arrive here in 48 hours. In the case of hostilities, the experiment may be our only hope to defend ourselves. The crew will work around the clock to make the necessary preparations. So, okay, here comes a pirate fleet. Commander, the oncoming fleet we detected has just entered our space. It's a single pirate ship, likely hostile. Patching them through now. Federation Starbase. Our scouts detected the departure of your fleet over a week ago. You're now at the mercy of Admirax Zeb and the Zealots clan. And this is Rarzub Toe Slicer McCormack. Hand over the starbase and we'll allow you to return to Federation space. Comply or we'll commence orbital bombardment. So this is the scenario screen. Will appear during missions that require key decisions. They're demanding our surrender. Hint, you should choose to reject the surrender. And I tried it. If you surrender, the computer's like, Commander, I can't allow you to do that, so we reject. Toe Slicer says, I forgot. You Federales love your precursor toys. Prepare for bombardment, Federation scum. Click to continue. Commander, in light of this development, we should begin initializing the experimental starship creation process now. Click on the ship construction button. Here we go. Okay, and we just pop straight into the station to the ship construction bay that exists in the station. The Acolyte-class science vessel is currently the only starship the Starbase is able to build. I suppose if we'd taken a different class, we'd have gotten a different vessel. So maybe I should have, but click to select it, construct ship, confirm, vroom, 3 days to construct. So we go back to the star map and we skip time for 3 days while the pirates sit there waiting for us, which is, to me, it's a bit of it's not a plot hole, but it's a threadbare spot in the plot, man. Commander, we're ready to launch in T-minus 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Ah, that's pretty darn cool. Matter Creator deployed. So there's the ship. It's kind of little Jetsons looking thing. Commander, the experiment was a success. All scans suggest the newly constructed ship to be combat ready. She just requires an officer to command her. Click to continue. Select your first officer to command the ship. I'm going to rename ship. We can't even do the renaming right now. Yeah, we just have to follow their instructions. Oh, I guess we don't have time to name our ship and christen it. We do have to fight, so. Send fleet. Select a ship. Oh, hang on. Can we change the name of the fleet even right now? No, I guess we'll just have to do that all later. So the Acolyte has a portal cannon. It can upload a virus, and it can cauterize hull. So we select it. And we launch. We'll do naming stuff later. Pirate ship swoops into attack position, attack pirate ship with the Acolyte from new fleet. So I think we could upload a virus and try to take his sensors offline, or we could just open fire with our portal cannon right now. Let's just open fire with our portal cannon. Okay, we hit him for something. Oh, he fired on the station. Okay, we're gonna upload a virus on him. Sensors offline. So that should reduce his targeting ability. Oh, and we got another turn because our ship's fast. Oh, he's fired his cannon, spray and pray at us. We can look at his ship. Navigator Mark 1, combat victory 0, ship power, spray and pray, energy field, vulnerabilities, propulsion and engines down, resistances, navigator class, pirate ship, whatever. To me, that's all. It's too complicated. I just shoot them. Oh, he shot the station again. He's absolutely... This guy said barely felt it. Well, of course he barely felt it. Better shoot that guy. Down. Battle 1. Rewards 15 materials and 35 dark matter. I guess we harvested them from the floating wreckage. Lucas Beaumont, our sciencey commander. I'm not proud to admit it, but destroying that space pirate felt oddly fulfilling. Computer. Commander, we have a long-range hypercast coming in now. Putting it through. From time to time, the leaders of various factions may contact you via the station bridge. Okay, this is awesome. I don't believe we've met. Feel free to refer to me as the Admirax, a title that denotes my supreme command over the pirate clans in this sector. Now, Commander, or should I say acting Commander, my spies tell me that I should congratulate you on your new post. Love the music. They've also informed me that your fleet has fled the sector, leaving you on your own. And so I'm giving you the courtesy of informing you that we'll be visiting you very soon. And as this is my territory, and so your station now belongs to me. And unlucky for you, I've united all the pirate clans to help me take it. I highly suggest you turn tail and return to Federation space. If you are of another mind, stay where you are and prepare for your deaths. Just awesome. Okay, and they're sending another ship right away. That's nasty. Time for death, Federation Pig, says Ches Slobchoker Grunwald, unless it's Shay Slobchoker Grunwald. I will avenge the deaths of Rarzub Toe Slicer and deliver this station up to the Admirax. Lucas Beaumont, don't waste your breath, pirate. You'll soon be in need of it. To explain, you'll soon be floating helpless in the vast expanse of space. Oh no, there's two. Okay. We better upload virus on them because it's a multi-attack thing. So both of their sensors are offline. That should... Oh, they're still hitting me. Oh, we dodged that one. We evaded it. But I don't know if that's because we got the thing or not. Okay, they're both in the same shape, so we'll just fire around them. Oh wow, that took a big chunk off this ship. Oh, they're really messing with me too, though. So I better just fire my portal cannon again. Oh good, we dodged that one. We got nailed by that one. We've got a decent chance to dodge, it seems. So one down, one in full shape, and we're getting a little messed around, so... Yeah, our windows are getting cracked, so... In a minute we'll try our cauterized hull out, I think we'll actually... Yeah, we'll try it out now, because there's a minimal chance we might take him out in one shot. Good, we dodged that too, but I don't think we will take him out in one shot. No, it's going to take at least two. Well, our ship's not in bad shape, but I'm going to go ahead and cauterize hull and hope we get an extra turn to speed. No. So that was a bit of a waste, but whatever. We're now going to fire fire on him and hopefully destroy him. No, we failed. Thank goodness we dodged. So now we'll fire on him and finish him. Okay, well we got through that well enough. 35 and 88 materials of dark matter. Battle 1. Fantastic. I think I'm starting to like this ship, says Lucas Beaumont. You can always return your fleet to the starbase by first clicking on your desired fleet and clicking return home. So, Commander, the crew is eager to regain our full sensor capabilities. To do that will require an extra source of energy. The good news is the tech research team has figured out a way to harness the station's core reactor with a smaller, standard-issue diauthrium reactor. Click the tech research button to go to the tech research thing. This is another room in the station where people are busy doing stuff. So you click on the diauthrium reactor tech, which is underneath the button. Just say click on it. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Gives us 20 power points. So we researched that at a cost of 200 materials and 100 dark matter out of our 800 and 1028 that we have in reserve. So with the diauthrium reactor tech researched, it's time to create a space in the station for the reactor itself. Click on the starbase button. So now we got to look at the starbase. It's as scrolled out as you're gonna get. So yeah, ruined rooms to explore is mostly what we've got. We've got the station bridge, officers' quarters, fleet command, ship construction, and starship hangar. So that's all that we've got built. The rest of it is empty, so we go in here and we assign an officer to explore this kind of awesome looking broken room. Lucas Beaumont of Science. We confirm him. He's going to creep around in here and look at all this really cool looking stuff. So that'll take 3 days, so we return to the star map to just whip through time for 3 days, basically. This is all just intro stuff. We'll get to just make it all up. You see he's got a little working symbol. Oh, he gained experience from it. Commander, we've cleared out that section you asked for. 3 experience and 39 materials gained. Show location or acknowledged. We'll go to show location. Your exploration team has successfully cleared the room, says the computer, which is guiding us. Now we're in the room. Now that the room is cleared, select the diauthrium reactor, which is the only thing we know how to build right now, so that's fine. It costs 300 materials to build it. We construct room. That takes 4 days. Return to the star map, and then skip time. So yeah, I guess we need the station powered up before we can really do anything, and then we'll have stuff to do. We've already been here like a week. Something just appeared next to us. Fleet command. Computer. The station is fully powered, Commander, and our sensors are back online. We've compiled a navigational map of all Federation systems and facilities. As loyal members of the Federation officer classes, it is our duty to protect these facilities at all costs. Something I found extremely difficult to do in my first playthrough of this game. In the case of attack, these facilities will transmit distress signals to us. Depending on the level of danger in the area, you may wish to evacuate them. Distress signals will always be listed in the missions panel. Click here to access it. I don't know where here is. Oh, it's down here. Here we are. Missions with specific locations will have a go-to button for convenience. Distressed refinery at Ghost Head. It's got an exclamation point here. So we hit that. Send your fleet to the nearby nebula, Ghost Head. Type nebula. Nebulae contain pockets of rare gas that can be refined into warp fuel. The fuel refinery at Ghost Head is calling for help against a never-before-encountered alien vessel. Send a fleet. We've got 1 fleet to send, so... create new fleet is still grayed out, so we're just going to head out there with our acolyte. And so this guy is a young aberrant, cruel. He has chaos cannons and brood pods, and his hull is vulnerable, and his resistance is in his weapon systems. Cruel science ship use chaos and psychic attacks to debuff and cause damage over time. It's a science ship, much like ours. Whoops, my headphone plugs got all tangled. So that's cool. Are we going to try to sensor offline him? Let's try to sensor offline. Sensors offline. Maybe that'll help him miss and not destroy us. And then we'll just open fire with the pulse cannon. Oh, that took a chunk off him, and we've got another shot too, so... Oh yeah, he's just absolutely getting fried. I'm sort of tempted to heal. No, we'll just fire on him and take him out. because he'd probably hit us again and de-heal us, and it would just end in like endless things. 16 materials and 37 dark matter for blowing that little guy up. A cruel science vessel. So here's the fuel station. Good thing, refinery overseer. Good thing you turned up when you did, sir. Whoever that vessel was, it managed to chew up our only sentry ship a few days ago. It did some nasty damage to our refinery also. My crew's pretty shaken up. The good news is we've got some fuel reserves from before the attack. Just give the word, we'll transfer them over to you. So we transfer 15 fuel to our fleet, very handy. And then we leave system. They have 175 crew and they generate 1 fuel a day. So we leave this system. That's pretty cool. There's still an exclamation there. We return our fleet to the starbase to collect it, to unload any resources collected. Fuel 15 retrieved, although I think that stays with the fleet. I'm not really sure how it works. Objective complete. Distressed refinery. Defeat the alien vessel. Continue. 15 more materials as a reward. That's nice. Commander, with all of the recent events, the crew felt it was necessary to create a short briefing for you. Here it is. So briefing entries: upgrade the starbase and the fleet, recover Federation facilities, investigate space pirates. So we've got several different things we've got to do. Building new room modules will require first carving out habitable space in the starbase by assigning officers to explore its ruined modules. Then we should build an officer academy to enable officer recruitment. That way we can train new officers to command any starships we'll build via the ship construction room. Need a sip of water there. Okay. Recover Federation facilities. Following the invasion by those mysterious flesh vessels, most of the Federation is destroyed. However, some facilities seem to have been overlooked in the attack. We should send our fleets to explore the area in order to make contact with any survivors. Investigate space pirates. They're over here. We've been raided by pesky space pirates. We've been raided by pesky space pirates in this sector. Once we have a functioning fleet, we should pick off some of their smaller ships in order to gain a better idea of what we're up against. And start game. Before you start, you should directly promote a new officer from the ranks. I've prepared a list of suitable officers for you to choose from. That's the computer talking. Here we are. So we got another selection to make. Now this time we can re-roll if we don't like who we're going to get. So we've got tactical science and engineering to choose from, and we'll take a look at their powers first and then maybe their bios. I haven't used a tactical at all before. I was using 2 science and 1 engineering, which is probably not how you're supposed to play the game, but whatever. Okay, so she does backstab, dimensional flashbang, and weapons supercharge. Inflicts engines down and weapons disruption. Inflicts ship disable. Gee, those are pretty good. Now this engineering guy has ramming speed 1. Oh, that could be quite excellent. It has a 40% chance of hull breaching yourself. It exploits engines down. Death from above. Inflicts shift disable. Can damage our own hull. Exploits crew panic. Repair drone overdrive. Heal for 4 rounds. Heal 100% plus 75% for 4 rounds. So. And this guy has nano restoration field 1. All allies heal 150% plus 150% for 4 rounds. Spin maneuver 1, bleh. I mean, I don't know what it does. It exploits weapons disruption. It does damage to all enemies. Warp atomic structure, inflicts crew panic, exploits hull breach. Let's re-roll. Oh, I love the dice sound. So this is tactical guy. Bridge shot 1. Which exploits weapons. No, it inflicts weapons disruption. Dimensional flashbang 1 inflicts engines down and weapons disruption. That's pretty good. Fire at will makes you vulnerable. I don't know. It does stuff and inflicts engines down. Oh, here's another one with bent space-time. Katrina Saranen has bent space-time. Siphon dark matter. So it does damage of 25% plus 115% by 2 rounds and extracts dark matter from the enemy ship and inflicts crew panic. She has stasis lock as well. Supercharged polarity. I don't know, it does some damage. Death from above. And reinforce hull 1. Reinforce hull 1 is good, but it's only self. Oh, this is just tough, man. This guy can inflict a lot of stuff. We do need an engineer. More than we need anything. But I don't like this engineer's powers that much, so we're going to re-roll one more time and see what we get. Golda Takahashi. Broadside Salvo 1. Quick Tune-Up 1, which is a heal on yourself only. And Ramming Speed 1. Okay, we're going to go with her. Here's her bio. Widely considered one of the most gifted mechanics in the Federation ranks, Golda Takahashi was first scouted by the Engineering Corps when she was apprehended for building a remarkable set of thrusters that outsped local law enforcement. I don't like her background. While initially slated for a research and design track at a university in the core planets, she opted instead to pursue a more dangerous path when she received the opportunity for a post on Halcyon 6. I don't love her background. So Santiago Lector, he's got bend spacetime stasis lock and warp atomic structure. A highly competent medical scientist, started as a zoologist on the NTS Darwin, was distraught when he discovered that he had accidentally xenocided an entire race of miniature marsupials. Inconsolable by his lab mates, he felt it was best to operate entirely on humans from then on, assuming that he wouldn't be able to cause the extinction of the race. So far he's been right, that's nice. We got Ibrahim Medici, Bridge Shot 1, inflicts weapons disruption, dimensional flashbang, inflicts 2 things, and Cloak 1, plus 15% by 5 rounds Cloak. Formerly a famous Kruznak champion, Ibrahim was stripped of his accolades when it was found that his trainer was secretly bathing his skin in an illegal exoserum that stiffened his skin against the pillowy blows of the Kruznak stick. Despite the end of his Kruznak career, he still dreams of arena stands filled with thousands of his native Centaurians chanting his name, only to have them one by one strike him with thousands of dull Kruznak stick thuds. We've got our man. Oh, he's tactical. I don't want a tactical ship. We need engineering. We're taking him. Tactical officer, reporting for duty. Okay, I'm going against my own desires. Federation survivors detected. Oops, we've unlocked an achievement. We have to wait for it to move there. Oh, we've got a lot of stuff to do, don't we? Let's take a look. Expand the fleet, upgrade refinery at Ghost Head. How do we do that? Ghost Head is reporting that it's discovered a way to improve its fuel refinery. An officer should visit Ghost Head and view the facility, perform the upgrade. Well, I think we're gonna pop there first, man. Like, what can I say? We're just gonna send these guys. No, we're not gonna repair our ships. We can do that in combat. It costs dark matter to repair a base, but if you can pull it off in combat, you save a bit. So, view facility. This is new. This has never happened to me. So, add officer, Lucas Beaumont, confirm task, and now it's 5 days, is it? Yeah, it is. And we can go back to the starbase here, and we can assign Ibrahim Medici to oh, I love the music. We can assign him to explore the room next to our quarters. So, missing required traits. Oh, I didn't look at him closely enough. He's not able to do this exploring. That's a shame. Can he do anything else? No. So we've just locked ourselves into having to wait for 5 days here, have we? Right. Well, that might take a little minute. It does that little stutter every now and then. Oh look, it's got a circle for the task. That's pretty cool. Commander, we've successfully upgraded the daily generation of fuel at Ghost Head. Commander, you should be able to perform similar upgrades to all remaining facilities that you discover in Terran Federation space. Nice. So we succeeded in that. Now we should go on the next thing with an exclamation point, I guess. Hulse Taylor requesting aid. We've received a signal from the Hulse-Taylor sector. We should send a fleet to meet them. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go. Is this it? Yes. Sorry guys, that is it. And we're just gonna send our one pitiful ship, which is probably a bad idea. Should have saved first, eh? Commander, Lucas Beaumont's fleet made contact with a fuel refinery at Hulse-Taylor. Hulse-Taylor Fuel Refinery. The engineers crewing this fuel refinery bravely volunteer to remain at work and produce fuel for your fleets. Alternately, if you prefer, you can choose to evacuate the facility and bring their crew back to the station. Continue. So we can take that 8 fuel, which we will. And then we can view the facility to upgrade it, which I don't think we'll do, or we can evacuate it, or we can leave system. We're going to leave system, we're going to leave it up for now. We've got 2 fuel refineries, one operating fast. This one might be a little harder to defend, but it's close. It's close. We forgot to grab fuel at the last one. Let's see how much they've got. We've got 16 fuel there. These guys have 0 because we just took it. And I think it's probably time we got back to the station. I think we'd better go back to the station. So we select here and we go return home. Yeah, I think we'd better hustle to the station and go see about building. Well, we've got a ship to build, don't we? So let's go to ship construction. Oh no, wait a minute. We've got to build this. Hold on. Let's go look at the missions. So we have to go here and look at missions. Expand the fleet and hunt down the pirates. So we promoted a second officer. Now we've got to build a ship for them, explore a room in the starbase, research the officer academy tech. So we can explore the room and build the ship at the same time, which is what we're gonna do. And so we'll just get out of that. Whoops. Okay, let's save our game. I'll save over my old game, I think, because, you know, it was just a game. It was fun, so we'll save with the same name. And save complete. Okay. Return to game. So now we're gonna go to the station, pop in here. Love the music for the station. It is so awesome. So there's tasks available everywhere. I did want to explore the room next to my quarters. So we're going to add... What, Lucas Beaumont is missing the required trait as well? What? No? Oh, maybe that room? Oh, requires level 4 officer. Oh, the rooms require different levels. So we can't explore the one next to my quarters, it's too dangerous. So let's try down here. Task available, right. Oh, I'm such a fool. So let's get Lucas Beaumont in there, confirm the task. Well, I'm still learning. And let's see if we can explore the one underneath this. This is a ruined section of Halcyon 6. It must be cleared before anything can be built here. Time required 3 days. Well, do we really want to do that? How do I get back out of this? Oh, no task available button. So, wait a minute. What was it Ibrahim Medici had to do? No, he just has to get a ship. Right? So we can totally explore another room. Right. I've got to go on the ones with task available. Sorry about that, guys. So let's find one that's sort of connected to our stuff here. Yeah, how about right above the station bridge? And then we can pop him in, and he can go in and confirm task, and he'll get some experience from this. And it'll take about as long as building the ship. So now we're going to pop over. He's tactical, so we have to build... Okay, so let's rename this ship. Let's call it the Bathyphus. And we'll accept that. And then what are we doing here? Oh, I got the wrong button. That was ship management. I want to go. So we got to build a. Our officer was tactical, right? So we got to build a tactical ship. So we've got the rogue as our only tactical. And it's got harass, single enemy, crippling shot, single enemy, and teleport explosives, single enemy. Okay, I like the rogue, it's fine. Hull of 520, aim of 103, evasion of 0, speed of 52, damage of 54 to 87. It's not great, but it's what we've got because our officer's a tactical one. So we're going to construct a rogue, and we don't have any mods for them or anything yet. We'll get there. So now we've got to blow 3 days doing these 3 tasks, so let's pop to the star map and blow those 3 days. I like the way the game is real turn-based this way. Uh-oh, starbase exploration attack. Your team is under attack. Go to location. Oh, shabuzzle. Your team have been ambushed by a squad of Myrmidillon, or Myrmidillon. Prepare for combat or retreat. Prepare for combat! Deploy ground officers. We've got people here. So we've got this guy, Lucas Beaumont, our leader. Irradiate 1, invasive surgery 1, emergency meds 1, mass paranoia 1. So there's 2 of them. We'll try that on them. And we've got NTF cadet with run and gun tactic and a laser pistol. And he's got a laser knife as well, so I guess he's a bit more of a rough customer. So we're deploying these officers. Here we are. So we're going to try mass paranoia 1 on these guys. He uses a little transmitter to mess with their heads. They're both confused. It doesn't stop them from firing on us. And it grew a spike. It's called a birth spike. That's not good. So this guy can do his laser knife, inflicts bleeding, or his laser pistol. This inflicts bleeding, so we're going to totally hit the weaker one with it. Resisted it, darn it. So he did a little damage, but nothing else. And this guy's got run and gun, and it blinds them. So we're gonna try blinding this one. It resisted it. Okay, so this is... he's just firing his radiation blaster. Resisted it. These things are tough. We might be out of our league, eh? I've got 3 emergency meds. They heal more than that, so we'll wait before we use them. 14 to 25 damage, 16 to 29 damage. Okay, we're definitely going for that on the weaker one. Invasive surgery. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it reflects something back at us as well. Okay, that really messed him up, so we'll just fire our laser pistol. Laser knife is used up. That doesn't do a lot. Laser pistol. Oh, got him. This grew a birth spike. Probably not desirable, whatever it is. So we're gonna try... well, we don't have anything left, so we have to hit our radiation blaster here. Oh, that afflicted it with radiation, I guess. And these guys just have their laser pistols to fire, so... wow, these things are pretty cool and harsh. We're blasting away at them. We're going to continue. Oh, we've got mass paranoia back. It seems to have recharged. Oh. Oh no, he's in critical condition. I'm glad he didn't get, like, one-shotted. This guy can't do anything to help him, so he's going to fire on the thing. And this guy's going to do emergency meds. And that should fix him right up, and he's just going to go with the blinding blast attack. It did blind him this time, and that made that guy miss, which is great. So we're gonna go with irradiate here. That should really bring him down, and then hopefully this laser pistol can bring him down. I should have used the laser knife and recharged. Okay, we won. 32 materials and 19 dark matter. Your officer has leveled up. Click on their portrait to promote them. Okay, it's Lucas. Legendary science officer. Okay, here are the number of skill points you can spend. Yeah, okay. 3 ship combat powers and 3 ground combat powers that we can unlock. Your crew was successful against the Myrmidillon. I'm sorry, we got interrupted by this. Acknowledged. We do not wish to cancel task, but we will level Lucas up well He can apparently level up in his quarters while he's tasking, so definitely gonna get Ben space time, I think. It's either that, spin maneuver, or warp atomic structure, or go for some... Oh, we don't even have any ground stuff unlocked, so we're gonna go for Ben space time, because that, I love it, and it's why I took this guy, so we're selecting that power. Epic power, totally locked. Matter reconstruction, oh, you have to get to super high level to get it. Traits. Oh wow, can command tier 1 science starships, anomic aphasia. Whoops, it didn't tell me more about it anyway. Well, he's got a lot of traits. And we've got a day or so left to go on our test, so we're going to whip out here and do it. Oh no, we've run into a creature native to Halcyon 6. Now it's our tactical guy. Your exploration clue was clearing this area for construction when one of the cadets was nearly enveloped by a hanging bundle of clearly connected tentacles. The Federation manual insists on either leaving the area or destroying the monster before continuing. Obviously, we're going to try to get it. Does anyone have any healing power? No, nobody has any healing power. Juvenile Skrill Tyrant, a space monster. Barrier Bind and Whip Twirl. Vulnerable to beams, resistant to electricals. So we'll throw a shrapnel grenade that inflicts bleeding on him. Oh wait, we have to deploy officers. I've done that before. Oh my god. Oh. That doesn't seem good. And nobody with any healing. We'll go with all our might. That's a drone attack apparently. Oh, he dodged it, that pig. Neural spikes, 6 to 11 psionic, and confuses him, so we're going to try that. She's got a device for that. It doesn't seem to have confused him yet, he evaded it. Oh, he's shielding himself. We'll go for Shell Shock 1, 17 to 26 physical damage, and it can afflict and shock him. So he is shocked. And we've just got a laser pistol left here. Pew, pew. Same with this one. This is the trouble with these little cadet recruits. Let's hope they don't get killed. Oh man, we got no healing. We're gonna go for Precision Shot 1. Oh, I like that. That's pretty nice, and we've got another one, Phaser Blast 1. We got him. Oh wow, we almost lost a cadet. That's freaking out. Station's a dangerous place. The expedition the team have taken care of the dangerous creature and cleared the room. So back we go to run out our timer quickly on our tasks. So we should have a ship when that's done. Plus 3 XP, plus 51 materials for clearing out one. Acknowledged, plus 3 XP, plus 45 materials for clearing out the other. The new Rogue class starship is now ready for active duty. All it needs is a commanding officer, so we will do that. And Ibrahim Adichie level 2 is the only guy that can do it, so we'll rename it the Bullhogger. I don't know, I'm just making up the names. There'll be more ships, so there'll be more names. Bathofus and Bullhogger are our current group. 0 victories awaiting orders. It's got Harass, Crippling Shot, and Teleport Explosives. Great. And ship management. We are in ship management. I don't know how you create a new fleet, so we're going to go back to the Starbase view here. We're supposed to research the Academy. We can't do it because we don't have quite enough materials. So we could gather more materials by searching more or by getting out on a mission. So we might as well get out on some missions. Yikes. Let's see, where are we here? We've got these missions. So we don't have anything too critical on our plate. These guys have 28 fuel already, so we're going to just chart a brief course to them. We're going to create a new fleet, and we're going to call it Nabulon. I don't know, whatever. Just make it up. And we'll put both of our new ships, the Bathyphus and the Bullhogger, into the fleet. And we will send it. So we'll delete new fleet there, yes. And then we'll send that. No, we're not going to bother repairing, because we don't want to spend the dark matter. So we'll take the 28 fuel to fleet. I don't think we have to view facility again, do we? Oh, maybe we can just upgrade it again. Could be. We're going to leave system, and we're going to go looking for a little bit of... Okay, there's a Krull fleet over here. Ooh, that might be out of our league. The Spike Krull Vanguard 288, an adult aberrant Krull Mastermind 848, and a Spike Krull Defiler 288. I don't know if we could really take that. Let's go bug some pirates. There's a material sector over here, so... yeah, these are just little 200 hit point ships. We're gonna go get materials off the pirates. It's pirate time. We're sending the Nabulon fleet. We've got 38 fuel in the tank, 39 fuel in the tank, actually. Space pirates. Independent bands of space pirates hold little to no sway in Federation space, but Halcyon sector is teeming with them. Time to end that. Boy, that does seem a little cruel. So I've never used a tactical ship before. Oh, we're getting banged around right away, eh? They got the first attack. He says barely felt it. So we're going to bend space-time on our tactical ship. And that should increase its speed a little bit. And it's got harass that does exploit sensors offline. Oh, we should have sensor offline. We'll do that after. Crippling shot for single energy. This enemy will just blast that guy with it. Yeah, I did 100 damage to him. We've got another turn for teleport explosives, which does some continuing damage. Or we can just take another crippling shot. Yeah, that was actually pretty crippling. We got critical hit on the Bathyphus, so she is going to cauterize her own hull. And this guy is just going to do a final crippling shot on that. Now he's Pray and Spray is basically something fighting. I missed it. Wow, this guy does astonishing amounts of damage with this one attack. Oh, he dodged us. So we'll fire our portal cannon on him. Oh, I should have done the upload virus. Well, we're not going to do it now. We're just going to blast him with this ultra shot. That inflicted engines down and turned his engines critical, and the portal cannon might actually finish him. It did, and we're not badly damaged, so we can hang on for a minute. We got 34 rewards, 83, or materials, 83 thingy. Now, I was kind of hoping to go to the materials base. Okay, Eridanus, star-type planetary. Planetary stars generally hold non-extreme characteristics that act as natural environments for life-sustaining planets to exist. If a planetary star contains a colony, it will produce crew over time, so we can view or send a fleet. Eridanus, star-type planetary. It says nothing else, so that's fine. So, do we go after more pirates? What's this? Planetary again. And this one's called Gross. Well, no, I think that's... Do we have to just roast and destroy all the pirates? Well, there isn't much fuel built up there again, so let's just go ahead and do it. Oh, a Monitor Mark 1 with a pirate officer in it. That looks interesting. Okay, it's the same pirate description. So that guy spray and praise us. Psychic Wave, a powerful blow. So we're going to speed up our Bullhogger again. Because I had just, I'm just trying stuff out. And he is going to do crippling shot, and then we're going to launch the virus. Oh, that did a massive blast of damage to that guy. That was really something. Oh, he gets to do it again because he got spit up, so I might even take him out. No, not quite. But we can take him out with one shot after this, so we're just going to fire the portal cannon. And then we'll hit crippling shot on this guy to bring him down to kind of Well, I was hoping for bringing to one-shot territory. Pirate officer. I like his little bandana. We're gonna kill him without healing now. That's the problem. I really wanted to heal him. But that's okay, because you know, if you use your healing powers during combat, you're kind of exploiting your abilities. Because time is paused. Okay, we're just gonna go after the third fleet. Ooh, Firewall Mark 1 with a pirate officer in it. That's... Well, we're gonna... actually, we're gonna save game. Heh. You know, this could be suicide. That's a big ship. We're gonna go after it. Cost us 5 fuel to reach it. Oh no, a thing is coming. Oh man, we might have another combat right against us. Okay, so do I cauterize hull right away or wait for more damage? How much does it do? 116 to 248. I wait for more damage. I bend space time on the bull harbor. That's the way to go. And since we got the, we got the drop on this guy. Oh, it takes his engines down. So if we had ramming unlocked, that would exploit it. We can just do... Oh, I think... should we upload the virus? Yeah, let's. Even though there's only one. Took the sensors offline. Perfect. And now this exploits sensors offline. So let's try it. Okay, so that did some good extra damage. And then we'll do crippling shot again. Melt barrage. That did a lot of damage to that ship. We're going to cauterize this hull right now. He's going to return fire with a crippling shot. And this guy's going to cauterize hull on himself. We only have one shot of it left, I think. And we're going to fire another crippling shot. Oh, we're not doing enough damage. We're going to fire that portal cannon. And that did a bit of damage too. Another crippling shot. Just keep blasting over there. Another portal cannon. We might have some kind of healing action. I don't want to finish him. Good, I didn't. So I'm gonna cauterize on this guy. And hopefully... No, he took it back. Oh, and he still gets a life, too. We're just gonna finish him. Well, we did our best. We got him. We should have talked to him and examined the ship, actually. I like getting all the details. Commander, our fleet managed to secure something from the pirate wreckage. It seems to be some kind of map. Bring your fleet back to Starbase and we can decode it. Commander, our map was retrieved. Yes. It seems they were en route to the pulsar. There are records of some kind of treasure hoard of stolen dark matter. It is likely guarded, but we can investigate and try to retrieve the dark matter for ourselves. I like it. I think we better return to base because there's also some kind of fleet incoming here, so... Even though we're slightly damaged, we can definitely face it. Yeah, we just came in time to meet it, eh? Sir, an Exlar ambassador has arrived in our system. They're claiming to be from the Exlar Yanthru Directorate. It must be a new government that has taken over. I'll put them through now. Federation Commander. Greeting from the Honorable Exlar Yanthru Directorate. It seems as though the biological superweapon you are clearly developing has gotten loose and is rapidly proliferating across Federation space. We hope you have learned not to pursue such folly in the future. We can say, those aliens, you think we made them as some kind of weapon, or what are you talking about, Exlar? We'll say, what are you talking about, Exlar? Oh, really? You expect us to think you weren't breeding monstrous flesh beasts? To release on our empire in your secret quest for galactic domination? We can say, no, or typical Exlar paranoia. I like the way he's smiling. He reminds me of an old friend named Newt, so I'm going to say typical Exlar paranoia. Oh, fine then. Don't admit your charade. I promise you our famed Exlar Yanthru bioweapons experts will eventually capture one of these creatures and expose the Federation fingerprints all over its genetic code. And I could say be my guest, or wait, Exlar Yanthru? Is that what you're called now? What of the Exlar Norch? I'll say that. How dare you mention the name of that dreaded subspecies? We vaporized the last of them weeks ago. The Exlar Norch ascendancy was a historic blight on our race, one that many lives were sacrificed to end. Frankly, they made the Exlar Yaitok look like the Exlar Taktokok. Well, that cleared that up. One final warning. Do not approach or interfere with any Exlar territories or colonies. Unlike the Exlar Norch and Exlar Kadoro, may they all roast in the great hellfires of Slacthris, the Exlar Lianthru Directorate wishes no outside contact with any race. Do not intervene in our affairs, Terran. Fine. Okay. So we gotta get home here. Starbase return. Objective complete. Hunt down pirate fleets. We got some rewards for that, so that should help us continue with our research and stuff. We were able to decode the pirate map, which gave us the positions of the different pirate clans. It would be better to deal with them individually rather than having to handle them all at once. So there's the Shriekers, the Corpsers, and the... I can't move the map right now, the Wraithers. And what is this? Oh, it's the Exlar Royal Escort in transit back to Exlar. They were fairly powerful. I don't want to be fighting them right now. Let's look at them again. Can we examine their ships? No. But they have a Gladiator Mark 1, an Accensus Mark 1, and a Pedites Mark 1. Those are pretty cool. So we're back in our base. We got to do some quick research. Let's go to the research room here. And we have to research the Officer Academy. So that costs us 300 to 200. We research it. And then I guess we're going to try to build it. So we go to the Starbase view. And we look for a good space to build. So the Officer Academy shouldn't be down by the reactor. That's for cadets. So we've got one building slot up here. Here we go. So Officer Academy costs us another 350 materials, and it uses up 7 power of our 20 remaining. So we'll construct it. 3 days to construct it, so I think we can do some exploring here, definitely. So Lucas, get on in there, and Ibrahim, get on in there. So they'll be quickly doing that, and we're going to pop back over to research. Now see, there's a lot of research trees, and they keep expanding as the game goes on. And I suspect they're going to add more content as they go too. The game's very new out. But there's different starships we could research right now. We don't have the materials to do it. So actually we can't really do much research right now. But we'd certainly like to do some research. So let's go over ship construction. Oh, wait a minute. Ship upgrades. Research tree. Do we have any upgrades unlocked? Let's go to our hangar and have a look. Terran Starship hangar. Okay, so we do have some upgrades unlocked, and we have enough dark matter to make them happen, since they appear to only cost dark matter. So we could do some upgrades on our rogue. Let's do that. And can we do some upgrades on our acolyte? Yeah, we can. We've got quite a bit of dark matter. We'll have to get more. I mean, we're wasting dark matter we need for ship construction, basically. But let's upgrade our ships a little bit. So the Acolyte's Predator upgrade gives the Acolytes aim plus 15 and evasion plus 5. Affects all existing and new Acolytes. Oh, requires Officer. We can't do it. We'll just pop out of the thing and we'll run time a bit. And we'll probably wind the episode down. Starblaze Exploration Attack. A wounded alien creature. The Ibrahim Medici and their assigned crew have come across a unique sight, a newborn Grombulus blinker nearby the rotting carcass of what must have been its mother. Kill it dead or abandon the area as a precaution. Kill it dead. Oh no! Dispatching the newborn blinker proves relatively easy. However, soon after, the seemingly dead Grombulus mother opens its massive central eye and darts in to attack it. And we have no deployment choice, because we don't have extra officers to use. So the little one's alive as well. Oh, that's wonderful. Do we have anything that hits all enemies? Shrapnel grenade. Let's fire it. Let's do what we can here. Resisted. Oh my god. Oh no. We are way out of our depth here. Because we don't have a healer. We're going to lose a cadet, so... Bleeding and critical hit. Let's try to taser this thing. It resisted. Oh, he's going down. Yeah, we lost a cadet. Okay, so precision shot on the little guy. That's just about it for him. Oh no, healing. Oh my god, we're done. Should have saved game, eh? Missed. Fire. There's one down, man. Oh no, we're so done. Laser pistol not gonna handle it. We're gonna lose Ibrahim. This is pretty bad. What do we got? 26 to 42, so that's got the highest capability. It's not enough. We're dead. Oh no, dude, no! This can't be happening. Ibrahim! Oh no! Commander, Ibrahim Medici was tragically killed in the line of duty. It is a sad day indeed. Continue. We should start right away on finding replacements at the Officer Academy. The Gromulus mother managed to drive back your crew. The area is now filled with Gromulus and they will need to be driven back before this area will be ready for construction. Acknowledged. Officer Academy under construction days remaining 1, so we've got to just go. Oh no, Ibrahim. We've cleared out that sector you asked for. Acknowledged. The Officer Academy is now online. Show location. New candidates are ready. Let's see them. Oh my god. So, we got Roy Ziegler, Tactical. He can do Bridge Shot 1, Into the Fray 1, which inspires and offline sensors. Fire at Will 1. We got Pandora Ong of Science. She does Warp Atomic Structure. She does Ablative Field 1 that does single ally. And she does Nano Restoration that does all allies. We've got Sam Carter of Engineering who does Ramming Speed 1, Salvage Harpoon 1, and Repair Drone Overdrive 1. Tough choices. We don't have materials to build another ship. So we're gonna reroll and look for another tactical officer because we don't have anything to build another ship with. This guy can do Backstab, Cloak, and Weapons Supercharge. He's got Slice and Dice 1 that inflicts bleeding. Nariko, along with 11 other Federation Academy enrollees, spent much of their early academy career in a specialized psychic training unit, originally intended to replicate a Corzan groupthink for the purpose of creating a crack tactical unit. Unfortunately, the only result is that Nariko experiences mild onset headaches every time a fellow nearby officer feels smug, which is quite often. Yeah. Hidden Depths. Commander, thank you for this opportunity. You won't be disappointed, sir. Nariko, I hope you're not disappointed either. Oh, and we can train another officer, so we're going to add an officer to training and get Lucas of the Bathyphus. Looks like it'll take 7 days. We'll confirm the task. Get him doing that, and Nariko will get her assigned to her ship. She'll be driving the Bullhogger. So, here we go. And that's pretty cool. We're set back up again. A little setback there. A small setback there, eh, guys? So, yeah, and we can't really... Oh, we could probably do a little research. We have a lot of dark matter. We could go upgrade our ships a little bit more before we finish off the episode, so let's do that. Let's go upgrade our ships a little more. Let's make them as good as they're going to get. So, oh, we need an officer on it. Okay, so now we've got one left because we lost one. And the other one hasn't been assigned. So hopefully she's capable of doing this. So Acolyte Predator upgrade or the Rogue can have either the Enforcer upgrade that gives it aim plus 15 and hull plus 10%, or the Scrapper that gives it damage plus 10% and evasion plus 5. Or we upgrade the Acolyte with Berserker that gives damage and speed, or Predator that gives aim and evasion. Well, I think we're going to upgrade the Rogue with the Scrapper giving damage and evasion. We're going to add an officer to that. Noriko, confirm task. Days remaining 3. So we're going to leave it at that, folks. I hope you enjoyed this little introduction to the very trippy world of Halcyon 6. Oh no, look. Oh no, look, we have like 62 Cat's Eye Colony under 30 days left. 30 days left, 30 days left, 30 days left. Okay, just don't let me forget to deal with that within 30 days. I wonder if we can build a new ship within 30 days. That I doubt. What's the fleet like? It's not bad. We can deal with it. We're gonna have to deal with it. Darn cruel. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you had a good one. I certainly did. Love this game. I highly encourage everyone to buy it. It's a blast. And we will see you all next time. So, until then, bye for now.